Hello class, my name is Rafael Maya and today I would like to discuss with you, has the media coverage of the pandemic been helpful or harmful? To me, it's been pretty harmful for throughout the whole pandemic because we see a lot of negative news about COVID-19 from the media on how the cases have been rising or how the virus has been spreading all over the world. And it can be pretty bad for our mental health. And that's what psychologists have been telling us, that the more negative news that we see about COVID-19 from the media, it could be pretty bad for our mental health. And I've seen from people, like from friends and family, or even, and including myself, that we see a lot of negative news about COVID-19, and it affected our mental health because, like, to me, I was pretty bummed out. I lost motivation. I just didn't want to do any schoolwork or even exercise, and I even got upset because I noticed how this virus really just ruined everyone's like opportunities, plans, or just anything overall throughout 2020. Like they just want to spend time with their family or friends, or had these career paths that had to be on hold, and things like that. Um, Another harmful thing that the media has done is that when the pandemic was starting, they told us that the virus wasn't really much of a big deal, and as you can tell, that's not the case at all. And just told us to continue our daily lives. And as time went on, we cases started to rise, and the media was telling us to buy a lot of resources and stay in home because we might go into a lockdown and not leave our homes until the virus is gone. And because of that, we saw a lot of videos from the media of people just buying a bunch of like toilet papers or even just other like food and things like that and leaving nothing behind, and they were just thinking about themselves. And we even saw like videos of people just fighting to buy toilet paper, and like also like food and things like that. And another harmful thing that the media has done too about covering COVID-19 is that we saw a lot of videos and pictures of people going into these like large gatherings or partying as well, and like just not social distancing, not even wearing a mask. And that can like just encourage others to do the same thing because they'll have the mentality that the virus is like not much of a big deal, and they would just like go to these parties or create one. And obviously that's not the case because there were a few parties that someone came out positive for COVID-19, and it affected others too. And and it could also like lead to people thinking that the virus is fake. And we even saw from the media, like there's like these videos or like posts that people are putting out that how like that the virus is fake and we should not wear a mask, and they believe in these conspiracy theories and try to convince you that they're real, and that's obviously not the case. um there is like a little bit of like helpful things from the media, like people from the media that will post videos or just release like information that what to do and not what to do when you like leave your house, obviously like, to wear the mask, maintain social distancing, or just like disinfect things, clean things like when you buy them, and things like that. And another like helpful thing is probably like the best news so far of COVID-19 from the media is that BioNTech and Pfizer have created a vaccine for the virus, and it is more than 90% effective against the virus. And so far, from people who've taken the vaccine, have not really experienced any terrible side effects, and that's like probably like the best news ever. But there are a few people who are a bit skeptical about this vaccine because they created it pretty quickly, and usually vaccines take over a year or two to be created. And we've already seen like from the media that people who are posting things about this vaccine on how like just don't well, like once it's released to the public, like don't get it immediately, just wait it out just in case. And and yeah, it's been pretty, it's a mix of helpful and harmful, but it's mostly just helpful information right there. And um another thing, it is kind of related to this, is that the media have basically been telling us that if someone in your household has COVID, you most likely have COVID-19. And from my experience, I say that is false because here in my household, my mom unfortunately was tested positive for COVID-19. And since I since I believe what the media said, that like if someone in your household has COVID, then you most likely have COVID too. And I had that mindset, and I was like, oh, I have COVID. I shouldn't just like shouldn't even like protect myself and things like that. But luckily I did, because like the day after Thanksgiving, me and my sister and my dad, we went to go get tests, and then we came out negative. So like throughout this whole week, like we just been disinfecting everything, cleaning everything, wearing masks throughout the whole when we walk around throughout the whole house, protecting ourselves. And so basically just like never believe much what the media tells you, because like again, like I said, like I believe that if someone in your household has COVID-19, you most likely have it too. And that's not the case for me and my family. um so just protect yourself, no matter like, and even when things look pretty bad, like just never give up, just continue going. And thank you for listening.